Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. This is MUFC Transfer Daily. Yes, good morning. About 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late. So I do apologise for that. Gonna get stuck into the comments shortly. So those are up now. Sorry for my finger coming in the way. But I was just getting those comments up on the screen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good ahead of the weekend now. In England, if you're in England, like I am, you may have woken up this morning to a shitload of snow. It is falling really thick at the moment. But, Ashwin, Atfara, Skander, Ash, Brendan, Keegan, Jordan, you guys are all with me this morning. The snow hasn't stopped that. No one's had a day off because of that. We're all here for MUFC Transfer Daily. And as Manchester N22 says, Adam's looking sleepy. I am looking sleepy. I do apologise for that. It was a late night last night. I recorded a podcast that I do. So, yeah, man, it was a late one. Check that out if you get the chance as well. United Road Podcast. But anyway, we got plenty to get through this morning. So I need to chill out and get stuck into it. First things first, about Jesse Lingard. Remember, Jesse Lingard scoring that goal in the FA Cup final to give us the best moment of 2016. Yeah, Jesse Lingard with that great goal in the final. He signed a new contract at Manchester United, 4-year extension to take him to 2021 for £95,000 per week. That's according to The Sun, Neil Costas. Yes, the fat man, as Louis Van Gaal used to call him. Well, it seems Jose Mourinho has given Jesse Lingard a new contract, 95 grand a week till 2021. Now, what I want you guys to do is, we're going to talk about Jesse Lingard, this story, for about 2 or 3 minutes. So get your comments in on this story right now. So we'll have a little chat about this story and then we'll move on to the next one. We've got 3 stories to talk about today. Lingard, Evra and Memphis Depay. So first up, it is Lingard. Lingard is believed to have signed a new 4-year extension until 2021 for £95,000 a week. What do you guys think about that? Does he deserve this contract? As Simon Bennett says, do you really believe the Sun? Now, I do not believe the Sun. I don't take the Sun as gospel, but they do get some information on some things. So, you know what? It could possibly be right. Best squad player in all of England, says 10 TD UK. Does anyone think he doesn't deserve the contract? Because Jesse Lingard does split opinion. Now, I think Jesse Lingard, if he was Spanish, people would probably accept him a little bit more, want him a little bit more. Abdullah says he's underrated. Rahul says he's a powerhouse. And Sammy says he shouldn't leave. Whereas Darren says it's too much money. Now, if that was going to another player, I remember Nani was on 100-odd K a week, and that was before, about 5 years ago now. I remember Anderson. He didn't play for Manchester United for such a long time when it was about 100 grand a week. And again, that was about 5, 6, 7 years ago. So we've had other players be at this club, squad players that have had that much money, if not more, in the past. Angus says he's not worth 95 grand a week. I don't think footballers' wages are crazy, so it's hard to say who's worth this and who's worth what. But I don't mind Jesse Lingard getting a new contract. And 95 grand a week isn't going to keep the Glazers up at night, is it? 3 Long Song Part 2, says Abhishek. He's fantastic, got fantastic energy, but he's also got that fantastic movement as well. He's great movement about him, Jesse Lingard has. I really do like him. And I don't think, look, he needs to start every game. Like Dean says, he's a decent rotation player. I think he is that. He's a decent rotation player. He can do a job for us from the bench. He can do a job when he needs to come in, when we need to rest some players up. And he knows what it's like to be Manchester United. He knows what it means to be Manchester United. So it's great to have people like Jesse Lingard at the club. I love him. Top lad is Jesse Lingard. And I'm glad he's signed this new contract. Keep the youth, says Dan. We are quite rich, says Vinit. First year coming back from loan and homeboy scores FA Cup final and gets stick. Come on now, says Fernando. He plays awesome in big games, says Ashwin. Brody said he's a big game player. I'm glad you guys are on the same wavelength as me this morning. This stream could have got off to a very difficult start if we all disagreed on Jesse Lingard, couldn't it? I could have been sat here pulling my hair out. Yous lot could have ruined my coffee. And I could have been feeling the cold, not just looking at the cold out the window. So thank you for agreeing with me on Jesse Lingard, guys. We're going to move on to the next story, which is Patrice Evra. So guys, get ready to get your comments in on that one. Make sure you keep them coming in as well. Ian's still commenting on Jesse Lingard, but he says he loves him. He makes proper runs. Raj says keep Lingard. Tornbuck says Depay to Lyon. Question mark. We will talk about Memphis Depay later on today. But now we're moving on to Patrice Evra. Patrice Evra has been linked with a move to Crystal Palace. Now, no sources on this one, but it has been reported in the Metro and on Sky as well. It's very, very vague reporting at the moment, but it's picked up a little bit of heat. I wasn't on social media much yesterday, so I don't know if there was a rumour on Twitter that got spread like wildfire and then it ended up on Sky Sports News, as usually happens during a transfer window. But Patrice Evra has been linked with a move to Big Sam Allardyce's Crystal Palace. Now we know he's available. He's been linked with Manchester United quite a lot. A. Smith says we don't need Evra. Yes, I think Paul or Chris are in the comments as well from Redmen TV saying we hope this smashes us on Sunday. Lads, good luck on Sunday. You're going to need it, but I think United will win. And if you didn't see the live stream that we did with Redmen TV, I wasn't in it, then you guys can go and check it out as well. Obviously, wait until Transfer Daily's done, but you can go and check out the live stream. Great stuff. I watched a bit of it. I need to go watch the rest of it, but it was good to watch. I like when stuff like that happens and I'm not in it, because I'm allowed to watch it then. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to Patrice Evra. Patrice Evra linked with a move to Crystal Palace. Big Sam Allardyce's. The reports are very vague at the moment, but there is a few reports in various places. Shen says, Adam, you look like Evra, to be honest. Yeah, I can see that. The one thing that makes me think it could be true, Big Sam Allardyce is a thing for signing experienced players. I remember when he was at Bolton Wanderers in their early years, and he had Ivan Campo and Fernando Hierro, Yuri Djorkaeff. He signed some massively experienced and big names. At that point, could you imagine like Bolton, Herrero and Akacha and all these crazy names? So Patrice Evra being linked with a Sam Allardyce side makes sense to me. I can see him being in for that. But I would hate for Patrice Evra to go to Crystal Palace and see him get relegated. I just couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that. Fernando says, would you want Evra to become an ambassador at Manchester United? Yes, I do. Here's a clue as to who it is. David Moyes is a football genius. Not only is David Moyes a football genius, guys, but Brendan Rodgers is. And you guys even declared it at Old Trafford. Do you remember that banner? I wonder if you'll bring that back with you. Will you bring the banner back with you? Just let us know, please. You know which one you can bring back with you as well. The one that said come back when you've got 18. We're back. Bakayoko and Griezmann, Sal, Rooney, Young, Bastian, Depay and Darmian this summer. Randy Wong's got it all sorted out. Hey, full-time Devils, I shared. Cheers, Marcus. Thank you for doing that. Omar says, I'm a stripper. How did he know? Have you been attending Tricky Dickies on a Friday? Uncle Pat would rather stay at Juve, says Tongue. Where is House and the Howler, says Jon Snow. Is that you, Jon Snow? Is that the Jon Snow? What a guy. Right. On from Evra to Memphis Depay. Now this one. It's been linked with Lyon by Sky Sports. They're saying that they've had a £19 million bid rejected. Now I am so confused about this this Memphis situation. We hear him linked with moves away. We hear him saying he wants to go and all this stuff, and then we see him doing these weird New Year's Eve videos when United have got a game the next day and he's there popping champagne bottles on his own, and you think, what the hell is going on with Memphis Depay? And then And then you hear Jose come out and say, I don't really want to sell him. If he wants to go, he can go. You have to pay the money for him. But, like, not really playing him, but saying he will play him. And that the ball's kind of in Memphis' court, but Memphis wants to leave. Can't stop him leaving if he wants game time. That old jibber jabber from Mourinho. And then we get a £19 million bid in, rejected. And Jose says he would play him if he stays. I'm like, what the like, my mind's going crazy here. Like, is he staying? Is he not? Brummy Red says the kid's a clown. Yanazai's decline hurts me more than Memphis, says Troy Smith, sorry. It did move quite quick. Salim, says Ashwood. So, a lot of you guys are saying just get rid of him. Let's get rid of him right now. He's a waste of time, waste of space. We don't need him. But £19 million bid has been rejected. Does anyone think £19 million bid should have been accepted? David says, are you a fan of Memphis? As in me. David, I am a fan of Memphis, but I'm just gutted it hasn't gone to plan. Feel a bit disappointed in him. But also, he didn't have the greatest of times in the Louis van Gaal, which was a bit of a disappointment. Jose Mourinho, he hasn't had an opportunity. And Anthony Martial playing on that left wing has just killed him, really. It's just killed any opportunity he's had of making that spot his own. So, I do feel for him a little bit. But obviously, when you see, I keep using this as my reasoning for things now. I did with Morgan Schneiderlin, and I'm going to use it again with Memphis. When you see the likes of Rojo and Jones starting and playing for Manchester United, when we thought they were done, Antonio Valencia looking like he's the best right back in the league, Marouane Fellaini being given minutes on the pitch and given a new contract extension. When you see that, people that don't really have as much talent as Memphis Depay, when you see these guys getting given opportunities and playing for Manchester United, then it's hard to say, wow, Memphis should be playing. Because surely he would be if he was applying himself. Surely Schneiderlin would have played if he impressed enough, if he applied himself. So yes, while these guys may be great and they may have great potential, there's obviously something wrong there, do you know what I mean? There's obviously something wrong there. So, yeah, man, I do want him to stay. If I was Memphis Depay, this is how I would look at it. If I leave Manchester United, I am not going to get a move. It's very unlikely my next move is going to be after the next club, is going to be a move to someone like United, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, top clubs. I think his chance then at a top club's gone. So, if I was Memphis, I would just think to myself, what is the point in me leaving to go to a Lyon, go to a Everton? Those clubs will still be involved, will still want me in the summer. So why not just take 6 months and think, let me try my hardest to actually make this United move work. If it fails, leave in the summer. Leave in the summer if it fails. But if not, then you've saved your Man United career, do you know what I mean? So if I was Memphis, that's what I would do. But I'm not Memphis, and Sky Sports News are saying £19 million bid has been rejected. I'm sure United will take something if we get close to what we paid for him. And I'm sure Jose Mourinho is saying he would play him. It's just a little bit of tactics, you know, keep the prices and keep the bids coming in and getting higher. But it's a strange one with Memphis, man. Guys, this has been Full-Time Devils MUFC Transfer Daily. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've had lots to talk about today. Jesse Lingard, the son, are saying will sign a £95,000 per week, 4-year contract extension to 2021. Metro and the Sky, although it's a very vague story, are saying that Patrice Evra is going to join Crystal Palace until the end of the season potentially. And also Sky Sports say £19 million Memphis bid has been rejected by Manchester United from Lyon. So guys, get your comments in below on all these things that we have been discussing today. It has been an absolute pleasure. I've just seen someone say, no, don't end it. Well, it is getting to that time where I end the stream, but fear not, because I woke up late today. Lewis says, would I take Payet? I definitely wouldn't take Payet. Because I woke up late today, I haven't yet done the Facebook transfer daily. So we're going to head over to Facebook now. So if you want to come with me there, then meet me over at facebook.com/FullTimeDEVILS. We'll be live doing the same transfer daily over there though. So guys, thank you for joining me. For now, I'll see you later, and I think I'll be back with you guys on Tuesday maybe. Whenever there is, look forward to it. I'm out of here.